Okay. So I'm turned on, I'm recording the classes, but I'm only recording me. So your faces won't be on anything I record. I don't know what we'll do with these yet, but it's always useful to have things recorded. Potentially you can use them again. So we'll begin by sitting. So I'm in a chair right now. You can use a chair, or if you're on the floor, using a cushion. So some of us have already started to be sort of ask the body to be a little quiet. So just sit for a moment and just notice the experience of being in your body. So notice the physical sensations, and as much as possible, let the mind be open. So there's no opinion about how it should be, just feeling what's there. Noticing the energy of your body this evening. So it's Wednesday evening, sort of the middle of the typical work week. Notice if your energy is high or low, feeling easy, feeling irritated, just observing. Noticing the quality of thoughts and emotions. Noticing how active the mind is or how tired. And then we go from this individual experience of being in our body, and we just use the imagination to expand a little wider and think for a moment of everybody here together and all of those in this world who support us, whether personally in our family and friends or through traditions of teaching like yoga. And this opening mantra is just to honor this time coming together with the support of all the people. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahana Punaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, Tejasvina Vatitamastu, Ma Vitvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And we're going to come to standing. So we'll start standing, sort of lift the energy up a little bit before we settle back down to the floor. I think I've left my clock somewhere else, so I just have to use my watch. Go keep the camera like that. So come on to the feet, good. So I watched a little bit here as we do this class, the live version. And normally when I'm with people in person, I don't practice, I just watch. So I'm doing a little bit of practice with you guys, just to give you an image to work with. So notice the feet and how the feet come into contact with the floor. Feel a sense of balance from left and right, front and back of the feet. Feel like the parts of the feet touching the floor are equal balance between both feet. Samastiti, I'll call this. Feel the legs, the hips, the knees. So Olga, take a moment and just feel the ankles, knees, and hips. Take a moment here, let the knees just bounce a little bit. You can even close the eyes, lift one foot then the other. Feel like your feet are coming to rest just below the knee. This is just a little tiny exercise for awareness of the knees. So we want the feet to come directly under the knees to support the alignment of the knees, to support the alignment of the hips. Feel your posture from the hips up. Notice how you're standing. You don't have to fix it. Just notice. And then begin to take a few breaths. As you breathe, you can engage the Ujjayi technique, this gentle contraction in the glottis. You want to hear the flow of the breath a little clearer. Each inhale, feel like your torso is expanding, so the rib cage lifts up, the belly comes out a little bit. As you exhale, pull the belly together like you have a belt around the middle of your belly. Let the rib cage relax and sink. Inhale, expanding, expanding, rib cage lifting, belly expanding. Exhale, belly comes together as if you're bringing your belly button towards your spine. Rib cage relaxes. So do that just a few times. Notice this evening how deep the breath feels. If it feels easy to breathe deeply or a little challenging. It's a really interesting way to experience the impression of the days on your breath. And then we'll just move simply. So the fingertips to the sternum. Keep now the chest lifted up, sternum lifted up. But look down towards the eyes. So this is all lifted, we're not collapsing. Keep it up. Look down towards the fingertips with the eyes. As you inhale, we're going to lift the chin, open the throat, open the arms. Exhale, elbows forward, chin down, but keep the chest lifted. So it's almost like exhale, you open the back side of the rib cage. Inhale, open the front side, open the throat. Exhale. Now we're looking at behind the neck, behind the chest. So feel that rhythm. Find your own breath rhythm. Exhaling forward. Inhaling, open, open, open. So we call this class yoga for breath. It can mean many things. So right now you can think about just mobilizing, awakening the muscles here in the upper body and neck to support a deeper breath. Also maybe notice any place that you feel more tension. If you open up, do you feel a little restriction here or here? Or if you bring the elbows forward, do you feel it a little more in the back and shoulders? And then eventually let's stay here with the arms open. Palms of the hands turn up. Keep the hands here. So we're going to do a little sequence with the arms open. So for those of you new to this class, anytime your arms need a break, just relax. Otherwise, see how much your endurance is just to lift the arms up. Very simple and also challenging. So at first, just a simple movement of the head, just like we were doing before. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now you can imagine like the rotation is happening between the ears. So inhale, the chin lifts up. Exhale, the chin drops down. The arms stay out. Just notice how much freedom you have to move the head in this way. So we're sort of starting from the top of the spine today. And then eventually keep the arms out if you can and look to one hand. Palms of the hands are up, elbows a little more forward than the hands. And check the other side too. So following a smooth breath in and out, let the head turn and turn. Elbows or shoulders sink down, elbows a little lower than the shoulders. So we don't want to create more tension in the neck and shoulders. We just want to feel what's going on in the neck. And then we're going to stay on one side, look at the hand. And this other hand behind us, we're going to rotate clockwise, counterclockwise. And when you rotate, you're going to let the shoulder follow the hand, internal and external rotation of the shoulder joint. Notice what's happening here in the neck-shoulder connection. Scalings, the nice deep muscles in the neck. And then eventually we'll turn to the second side. Rotate this back hand clockwise and counterclockwise. Just being aware of the connection here at the neck, what's happening there. Breathing deeply and slowly. And then we're going to open both hands, palms up again. And again, any point you need to rest, feel free. Otherwise, we're going to turn the palms of the hands, push the palms of the hands away from you, fingertips up. Like there's two mountains on either side of you, and you're holding those mountains apart. We're going to do just a simple, small movement here. As you exhale, bring the shoulder blades together. Keep the arms extended. As you inhale, push the shoulder blades away from each other. Exhale, shoulder blades together. Inhale, open, open, open. Like inhale, you're trying to fill up the back of the lungs. Exhale. Just do that a couple times. Inhale, exhale. When you feel like you've had enough, yeah, shake it out, release the arms. Pause just a moment, feel the energy. We'll do one more. This one we haven't done actually in this class yet. So Olga and Barbara, you get to see something new today. So just a little, so this is a part of a kind of a classical sequence for purifying the heart chakra. So something related to the idea of breath. So we're going to do a mudra. Take the fingertips, hold them together. This is Ganesha mudra, mudra of the heart chakra. And all you're going to do is pull the fingertips away. Pull, 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 release. Pull, 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 release. So do that a few times. Pull, 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 and release. Maybe one more. Pull, hold a little bit longer than we've done before. Feel maybe a little bit of violent shaking. It's always okay, a little bit. Release. And then whatever hand was on top, it's gonna go on the bottom. And then we'll do 4 times like this. So pull, 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 and release. Pull, 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 release. A little bit longer. Release. And then this time, last time, even longer. Hold, pull, feel maybe a little bit of shaking. Some of the muscles pulling strongly, and release. Okay. So just notice what you feel in the neck, shoulders, arms, triceps, warming the body up. Okay. And so now we're going to move down the body a little bit. Wait, I have a friend. He's my assistant, don't mind him. So now, staying on 2 feet, we're just gonna choose one side, left or right. Keep one hand either on the belly or on the hip. Inhale, raise your arm up. Open this whole side. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, lower down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. 1 last time. Inhale up. Exhale down. Then inhale, reach up and stay here a few breaths. So each time you inhale, it's like an accordion. This whole side is lifting, lifting, expanding. Stay there, exhaling. Hey, that hay's for the dog, not for you guys. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath in. And exhale, release. Come here, you. You can relax here. There you go. Just notice right and left side. And then we're going to switch to the second side. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. Two more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Really. Inhale up. Exhale down. 4 breaths holding. Wait a sec. I got to correct this. Down. This is dog yoga. Very different. Now, 4 times up. Inhale, stay here. Reaching, opening one side. Stay there, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach just a little higher. And exhale, release. Pause. And then integrating the 2 sides, just 4 breaths. Inhale up, 2 hands up. Reach, 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 lift, 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 like you're trying to reach a high shelf. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to move a little bit more. So now we're inhale, hands up. Exhale, just touch the floor. Bring the belly to the legs. Head down, neck relaxed and long. Inhale, arms out wide. Your back engages, chest lifts. Reach up towards the ceiling. Stay standing. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale to the floor. Uttanasana, head down, neck long, relax. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, stay standing. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Stay standing, relax the arms. Last round, inhale up. Exhale, touch the floor, head down, neck long. This time, stay down here. Hands can be on the floor. You can hold the elbows if that feels nice, or hold on to the legs, ankles. Some version of this posture that feels right for you. Keep coming back to the deep, long breath.
Just feel the back side of the body lengthening without overstretching. So we're just warming up here. We'll have time to stretch more later. And then as you feel ready, we're going to come back up to standing. Pause a moment, bring the hands down. Feel the body. So slowly warming up. So I'm guiding your breath. If my breath doesn't match what feels comfortable in your body, breathe at your own pace. I'll just sort of use my breath as the timing. So if your breath is a little shorter, you might do more repetitions than everybody, or than me at least. But we'll do about 4 repetitions, 4 to 6, depending on the posture of my breaths. So those who've done this before, you already know that. But for people who are new, just follow your own breath as much as possible. So we're going to open the legs wide and show the feet here. It's a little simpler. All right. So feet are out, both facing forward at first. And let's take one foot and turn it out. Doesn't matter right or left. Inhale, we're going to open the arms. Just a little detail here. We're going to take the palm of the hands, turn it up. Notice how the upper arm is. The position of the shoulder is open here. The elbow's facing up. Keep the upper arm like this and just rotate the hand down, like a spiraling sensation through each arm. Hold the posture here. Let the shoulders sink. Keep the hips facing this direction. Shoulders here. And we're just going to tip down. Your next exhale, we're just going to tip down, touch the hand to the leg or to the knee. And then inhale, raise it back up. The core is working here to stabilize. Don't let the back arch. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale back up. We're going to do 2 rounds now of staying in the posture. So depending on your body, you can press the hand against the leg, the knee. Don't lose this nice flat body. Don't let the body turn. Keep the body out. You can bend the knee a little bit. You can rest the hand on the knee if that supports the posture. So it holds the weight a little bit on the knee. If the core is feeling strong, just touch the fingertips to the leg. And then each time you inhale, let's reach the arm over. Exhale, take the hand, sweep back towards the hip and look down with the head. Inhale, look forward, take the hand over the head. Exhale, sweep the hand back, look down. Inhale, arm over. Exhale, hand back, look down. Inhale, sweep the arm over. Exhale, hand back, look down. Inhale, come all the way back to standing with the arms up. Pause a second, let the arms come down. So when we come into the second round, you can decide here if you want to work more on lengthening the side of the body, keep the arm over. Or if you take the hand back, open the hand up towards the ceiling and reach it away and look down, you might feel a little bit more here. So if this part of your body is more interesting today, then when we stay, you can stay like this. If you want to feel more here, we're going to do this version, okay? So we'll stay about 4 of my breaths, okay? So as you're ready, inhale the arms up. And on an exhale, move down. And then find the position. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, beautiful. Last breath in. Exhale there. Inhale, come up. Stay standing. Both feet face forward. Pause. Feel the body. So notice right and left. So notice the impact of your movement and attention. And then we're going to come to the second side. So inhale, arms up, nice spiral arms. Take a breath. So we'll just do 4 times down and touching. Take a breath in. Exhale, tilt down. Touch the leg, the knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Now we're going to come down. You can rest the hand on the knee, support the weight of the body, or you can touch fingertips to the leg. Inhale, arm over the head. Exhale, hand to the hip, look down. Inhale, look forward, arm up. Exhale, hand back, look down. Inhale, reach over. Exhale, back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop the arms, pause a moment. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down and stay in the posture. You can choose the hand over or the hand back. 4 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, back up. Hands down, pause. Step the feet together for just a moment. And just a little transition. You can keep the legs together or take them back apart. We're just going to bring the head down, forward folding. Hands to the floor. Head towards the floor. Let the back be long. The knees bend as much as you need to, so that the upper back can release and the lower back doesn't feel under stress. We're not pulling on the hamstrings too much here. Let the back move forward and relax. Good. Come back up to standing as you're ready. And we'll just do a little bit of twisting. So we sort of want to warm up the body in all directions. So we're going to inhale here with our nice spiral arms. Exhale, you're just going to take one hand towards the opposite foot. We're going to stay a breath so you can find the placement, the hand under the shoulder. Inhale, look up, make sure you can see this hand. It should be somewhere above your head. Exhale, looking down at the lower hand. Bend the knees as much as you need to here. Inhale, open up wide, stand up. Exhale, switch sides. Find the placement of the hand that's under the shoulder. Inhale, look up at the hand above you. Exhale, look down at the hand below. Still like a letter T. Inhale, up. Exhale, switching sides. Good. Inhale, look at the hand above. Exhale, look down. Inhale all the way up. Keep the arms always like a letter T, even as you come down. Inhale, look up at the hand above you. Exhale, look down at the hand on the floor. Inhale up, we'll do one more time each side. Exhale, hand comes to the floor. Inhale, look at the hand above you, make sure you can see it. Exhale, look down at the hand on the floor. Inhale up. Exhale, switch sides. Hand to the floor, hand under the shoulder. Look up, inhale. Exhale, look down. Inhale all the way up. This time we stay standing, hand comes down. Stay in the posture now. Inhale, you can look up. Exhale, you can look down, or you can find a place for the head to turn, whatever way you like. Stay there, breathe, and each inhale, the spine is a little longer, and the exhale comes from the center of the body. The shoulders just follow the center of the body, twisting. Since the hand is close to the foot, think about bringing your chest or your belly towards the leg. Stay in the posture, breathing. And then as you feel ready to try the second side, we'll come up, arms wide apart. Second side, hand down to the floor. Staying here about 4 or 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Twisting from the middle of the body. Let the arms follow, belly towards the leg. Let's do 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale all the way up, arms wide apart, spiraled arms. Release the arms, release the legs. Step the feet together and pause. Just feel your body. We'll do 1 more standing posture, and then we'll do some things closer to the floor. So we'll do a warrior-like posture. We'll do a little flow of 2 postures, a warrior-like posture and a forward fold. So both feet, when you step apart, the feet are still about hip distance apart from each other. So 1 foot comes back. You can easily bring your heart forward and still have the back heel on the floor, the back foot on the floor, checking in, the knee feels happy, the hip feels happy. Front knee, when you bend it, follows the ankle of the front foot. So it's not to the side, it's just following the foot. So front hand on the front leg. Inhale, reach. The opposite arm up, up, up. So you're finding a back bending, chest lifting. As you exhale, you're going to slide the one hand down the leg, bring the other hand down to the ankle or hands to the floor. Straighten the front leg and the head comes down towards the knee. As you inhale, take the same arm back up. Come into the back bending warrior-like posture. And then stay standing, straighten the front leg, come back to the starting point. That's the sequence. So inhale, back bending, bending the front knee. Exhale, hands come down to the ankle or to the floor, head to the knee. Inhale, bend the front knee again, lift up. Exhale, stay standing, come to the starting point. 2 more times. Inhale, bend the front knee, back bend. Exhale, slide the hand down to the ankle or to the floor, head to the knee. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift up. Exhale, release the hand. Last round, inhale up. Exhale, fold forward, hands down towards the ankle, towards the floor. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, release, stay standing, pause. Now we're going to work each of the postures a little bit more. You can keep doing with one arm, or if you like, two arms. You guys all look young, strong, and healthy. So we can bring both arms up. Maybe even bending the elbows and taking the hands between the shoulder blades. Elbows high so the forearms are next to your ears maybe. Think of the front part, the sternum, lifting up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in, release, come forward. Take the hands to the floor. Straighten the front leg as much as you comfortably can, head towards the knee. The hips move back so the front leg can lengthen. And stay here breathing. If you want to work on balancing and stabilizing, take the hands off the floor, hold the ankle. Balancing with the head down. Good. Come up, back into the warrior-like posture as you feel ready. Release the posture. Step the feet together. Pause. Notice where you feel that in your body. On hot days, you might feel it in your Kreislauf. You may feel it in your feet, your legs, your back. Notice where you feel it. And then we're going to switch sides. So whatever foot was in back is now in front. I didn't switch sides. There we go. That's better. So front hand on the front leg. Inhale, bend the front knee. Lift, lift, lift. Expand the front of the body, back bending. Exhale, hands down to the ankle or to the floor. Inhale, come back to the warrior-like posture. Exhale, release the posture. Inhale, forward, back bending. Exhale, come all the way down, head towards the knee. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. Two more times. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, back to the warrior. Exhale, release. Inhale, come back to the warrior-like posture. Exhale, down. Head to the knee. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release. Now we'll stay and work the postures. Inhale, one hand or two hands up. Exhale, hands between the shoulder blades if that is nice. Expanding the front of the chest on inhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release, come forward, hands to the floor. Lengthen that front leg, head towards the knee.
The front leg doesn't have to be straight. You just want to feel the front leg lengthening as you bring your hip behind you towards the wall. You want to work on balance, hold the ankle. Get some eccentric contraction in the muscles, stretching, but also supporting the balance. As you feel ready, back to the warrior. Release. Step the feet together and pause. We're going to come to the floor. You can rest for a moment sitting or coming into childlike posture. Take a quick drink. Throat's a little dry. So in the childlike posture, make sure that you feel comfortable. This is not a comfortable position for all people, so if you're a special person that this posture feels quite uncomfortable, you can stay sitting. You can lie on your back. If it kind of feels okay but could be more comfortable, see what you can do. You can move the legs further apart, closer together. You can change the position of the arms. Just find a way that you can rest in this posture for a moment. And then when you feel ready, we'll come on to the hands and knees. So take a moment here, be respectful of your wrists, that they don't feel too much pressure as you flex the hands. So the hands can always come more forward if the wrists feel uncomfortable. Otherwise, you can keep the hands closer to the shoulders. Take a breath here in. As you inhale, it's a bit of a back bending sensation. And as you exhale, you're going to let the back round, let the elbows bend, shoulders relax, head come down, heels to the feet or the hips. Inhale, come forward, stretching a little bit of the front of the body, so a little bit of back bending, throat open. Exhale, head comes down, elbows bend, move the body back. Inhale, come up. So just watch what you're doing with the arms. So there's a version of this, which is also fine, where the arms are straight and you come back. But notice what happens if you bend the elbows, let the head drop as you roll back. Just notice what's happening in the shoulders and neck if you do it that way. I notice several people I've seen in my class, if we bend the elbows, that triggers the shoulders to relax a little bit. So if you're the kind of person who feels quite tight in the shoulders and neck, try it with the elbows bending. The first thing you do as you move back, let the elbows bend, let the head come down, and the back moves. Creates a different experience for the upper body, maybe even the lower back too. So my goal here is not necessarily to give you a single practice, but to give you little points of insight in your own practice. And then the next time you come forward, we're going to add a posture. So hands and knees. Exhale, curl the toes, lift up, downward facing dog. Heels towards the floor so the backs of the legs lengthen. Feel the back long. Inhale, knees come slowly to the floor. Exhale, back to the childlike posture. Head down. So now inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, move down. So just pay attention to the transition between postures. Inhale. Slowly integrated breathing, lifting. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, knees down. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Stay here, pause. I'm going to add one more posture here. We're going to do an upward facing dog after down dog. So we'll do it together. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Keep the balls of the feet on the floor, so don't roll over the toes. Inhale, bring the body forward. You can bring the knees to the floor if you need to, no problem. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hands and knees. Exhale, child's pose. Pause here a moment. We're going to just work those two postures a little bit, so we'll stay a little longer in each one. Up dog, just be very attentive to the wrists and shoulders. So as you feel ready, inhale, come onto the hands and knees. Exhale, come into downward facing dog. Stay there for a few breaths. Good, the knees can be bent as much as you need. Think about the back being long. The weight of your body on the hands is not only in the heel, but the ball of the hand is engaged, fingers spread apart, shoulder blades away from each other, like we did in that standing posture, pushing mountains. The upper back is flat, the heart is moving towards the feet, strong arms, pushing the upper body back so more weight comes on the feet, down dog. And then up dog, come forward. Again, be respectful of your wrists here. Feel the shoulder blades opening, shoulders moving towards the floor, so you're pushing the floor away, pushing your head away from the floor. Shoulders are down, chest is open, with the knees on the floor or the knees off the floor, with straight legs, with the toes flexed. Heels, if the knees are not on the floor, move your heels away from your head. So you're lengthening the legs through the heels, stretching the belly, strong stretch, strong work in the arms and triceps. Good. The neck can be neutral. You don't have to look up too high or look down too low. Just neutral neck. Come into down dog. On your inhale, bring the knees to the floor. Exhale, child's pose, rest. Whatever you need to, if circles on the wrists feel good, feel free just to move the hands. It's going to make a little tension sometimes in the wrists, so just feel that. We'll do just one more posture on the knees here. We'll come to standing on the knees. I would suggest a blanket under the knee, unless you have a very thick mat, like an isomata or something. So we're going to stand on one leg or one knee, and the other leg is just going to be out to the side. So we're just going to do another side stretch, like Utthita Trikonasana, but the legs are a bit different. So this knee can stay bent, or it can be a little more straight. You're going to turn the hips in a way so that the shoulder is above the leg. And we're going to keep it there. So use the core to keep the low back from arching too much. We can inhale the arms wide. Exhale, tilt down. So the point of this is to really feel side stretching here. So inhale, we'll stay in the posture, reaching the arm up. So you don't have to come deep. You can just think about arching, lengthening this whole upper side. Stay here just a few breaths. Good. Come all the way up. Very simple. Pause, rest, change side. I'm going to move over because my space is a little limited here. All of these videos, I look like I'm inside of a box. So now we'll inhale, arms apart again. And when you're ready, exhale down. Find the posture. So keep yourself from rotating. Keep the hips in the same orientation even when you go down. Inhale, arm over. Stay here. If it's too strong to hold the body weight, just take the elbow to the knee. Nice and simple. Focus on lengthening this part of the body and breathing at the same time. Come back up. Pause a moment. And then let's go to lying on the back. I'll move my camera a little bit so we can get a better coverage. Good. So lie on your back, and we'll come into something called Asana. So hands on the knees. At first, you can just hold the knees in like you're massaging the sacrum just a little bit, rocking back and forth. Maybe adjusting the back a little bit so it feels comfortable. And then moving with the breath again. Exhale, we bring the knees towards us. Hips stay on the floor. Inhale, let the knees move away till the arms are straight. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Then let's keep one knee up and let the other foot come to the floor. You can either bend the knee of the foot on the floor, or you can keep that leg straight if that's okay for your body. Just notice what feels comfortable. Bring this knee towards you. So I have my left knee is towards me. So whatever knee is up, if I accidentally say left, that's the one I'm talking about. So let's take the hands behind the knee, so in the knee kela here. Inhale, you're going to extend the foot up, toes point back towards your face. The hands here are just holding the upper leg closer to your body. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the upper leg closer. Inhale, extend the leg. Now the upper leg still close to the body. Exhale, bend. So it's not important that that leg is straight. Just inhale, extend as much as you can, pull the toes back. You want to contract the front side of the leg, and exhale, release it. Inhale. Exhale. Be attentive here. We're going to do a few more times. Just the tracking of the knee, the ankle, and the foot. Exhale, release it. Notice if you feel any crunching or cracking in these little joints that carry us around all day. And then inhale one more time. We're going to stay here now. Keep the toes back if you can. Keep the legs somewhat close to your body. So we really want to work on lengthening from really the hip all the way to the knee, all the way to the heel. And then we're going to stay here a little bit longer, just supporting the leg, and begin to move the foot. So the foot can point and flex, just becoming aware of the muscles in the front and the back of the lower leg and how they work together. And then flex the foot one more time and take the little toe and move it down towards the floor. So you're lengthening the inside of the leg. And then we're going to take the foot to neutral and then take the big toe and move it down towards the floor, lengthening the outside of the lower leg. And then as you feel ready, just some circles with the foot. Noticing how those muscles work and move together. And just to really work this leg a little bit, you can let go of the hands, keep the foot up. And so we're going to do a simple movement and we'll make it a little more complex. So we're going to move the leg towards the floor. You want to make sure your back feels safe, that you can control the movement. So you might not go all the way to the floor, that's fine, just moving as low as you can. We'll sort of do a test here. So we're going to integrate with the breath. So as you inhale, you're going to lower the heel towards the floor and exhale up. And it might be for you today, inhale is only about halfway down and exhale is all the way up. So just feel how your leg feels. A few times, inhale and exhale. Like we did with the standing posture, at any point when your leg needs a break, rest. We're just doing 4 rounds like this. And now 4 rounds, opening the leg to the side as far as it comfortably comes. So inhale, both hips stay towards the floor. Exhale, bring the knee towards you, the leg up. Inhale, open. Exhale up. These hands on the floor are good stabilizers. One more time. Good. At any point you need to rest. Otherwise, just one little more trick. We're going to inhale the heel down, open the leg out, and exhale the leg up. Just try that 3 more times. Inhale down, exhale, open it up. Inhale down, exhale, open it up. Inhale down, exhale, open it up. Extra credit if you want to work something a little harder, only the crazy people here. Inhale out to the side, exhale around and up. Inhale out to the side, exhale around and up. Inhale out to the side, exhale around and up. Last time. Inhale, around, exhale up. Bring the leg to the floor and rest. And just feel both hips, both legs, and notice if there's a difference. If there's a difference between right and left, notice how far that sensation goes up the body. So we did a lot sort of around the hip and leg, but notice maybe even sensations in the belly and chest and maybe even the shoulders. So if standing and moving the arms is purifying the root chakra, this might be more purifying the first, or the heart chakra, might be more purifying the root chakra, second chakra. So since we did one side, we should probably do the second side. So try to remember that whole sequence now. So the leg is in, hands in the knee here, behind the upper leg. Inhale, extend the leg. Open the foot, toes towards your head. Exhale, knee comes down, foot comes down. Inhale, keep the upper leg close to your body. Flex the foot. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Couple more times here. This time, pay attention to the tracking. Knee, ankle, foot, how they work together. Noticing if there's any clicking, crunching, grinding noises, or if the joints move smoothly together. Notice that the foot comes up directly over the knee. The foot might turn to one side or the other just naturally. Don't stress about it. Just notice what's there. And then we're going to lift the foot and stay there a little longer, using the hands to gently guide the upper leg towards your body, so that'll get a little more deeper in the leg. The toes back and heel up will get a little deeper into the lower leg. Stay there, feeling, breathing. And then just begin to wake up the foot and ankle, so pointing, flexing. Notice if this side feels different than the other side. Often many of us have a tighter side on a given day. Normally the left side is my tight side. Today it's the right side, so that's interesting. Something has shifted. So pointing and flexing. Then flex the foot again. Take the little toe towards the floor, so open up the inner side of the lower leg. And then turn the big toe towards the floor, opening up the outer side of the lower leg. When I do this, a lot of people feel surprised that so much sensation in their lower legs. And then eventually find some circles with the leg. And again, noticing the joint itself. So I have an old injury in this ankle. When I go in one direction, there's a big click. In the other direction, it moves smoothly. And then hands to the floor, nice strong leg. So we'll begin to see, again, only going as far as feels comfortable for your body. You want to be able to maintain control of the hips, pelvis, and back. So inhale, bring the leg down as far as you comfortably can. Exhale, bring the leg up. Hands on the floor to support the posture. Inhale. Exhale. If you have a hip that clicks or pops, see if you can lower the leg before the pop. I have one client who I work with, we've worked on this a lot. Really extend the leg away from the hip. Inhale down. Exhale back up. One last time. And exhale. So now we try opening to the side. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. So again, at any point, if your leg needs a break, you just rest. Otherwise, we'll try our little circles. So now we're going to inhale, drop the heel towards the floor next to the foot. Exhale, circle around and back up. 3 more times. Inhale, drop the leg. Exhale, circle around and back up. Inhale, heel towards the floor. Exhale, circle around and back up. Inhale, last time. Exhale, circle around and back up. Now, crazy people. Inhale, om the leg to the side. Exhale around and all the way back up. Inhale, om to the side. Exhale all the way around and back up. Last 2. Inhale, open to the side. Exhale, around and back up. Last one. Inhale, open. Exhale, around and back up. And release the leg and pause. Feel the hips, feel the back, feel the belly. So stay in that position as long as you like. Notice if you can feel sensation in the muscles we've been using. So this deep, sneaky work can sometimes get deep into the muscles, bringing some energy in. And when you feel ready to transition, we're going to just do a simple little bridge posture. So inhale, we're going to come up, lift the hips up, shoulders stay on the floor, hands stay on the floor. Exhale, slowly release upper back, middle back, low back, and sacrum. And inhale back up. When you come up, you can think of lengthening a little bit here in the front of the hips, hip flexors stretching, belly lifts. Exhale, release it all. Come back down. Good. Just a few breaths. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do that a few more breaths. So we'll come up and hold this posture. So be gentle with the neck and shoulders. So if your neck and shoulders feel tight, we'll do this in a very gentle way. You can just come up, not so high, hold the posture. If you feel pretty secure in the neck and shoulders, you can lift a bit higher. And then maybe one of your legs can straighten. Keep the foot on the floor. So one leg is straight. It's a little more of a stretch here in the hip flexor on one side. We can stay there. You can pause and come down, or if the energy is strong, you can just bring the feet back to the bridge with bent knees and extend the other leg. And stay there then, stretching the hip flexor on the other side. Naturally working the back of the legs. The neck is lengthening, shoulders are working here. As you feel ready, you release the posture. And hold the knees in, maybe even bring the head towards the knees here, so make a little bowl. then we'll roll onto one side. Come up. And we'll do a couple of seated postures here. So let's take the feet wide apart. So take them wide enough, but not too wide. You want to be able to keep the toes up towards the floor. So however wide you can comfortably take them. And we'll just do a little sequence of forward folding. So we'll begin in the middle. So if the back is a little tight or the legs are a little tight here, I shouldn't say tight, because your body is perfect the way it is. It's not too tight or too loose. If when you come forward, you feel like you can't move very much, one way you can support is by bending the knees a little bit, and you might be able to roll the hips a little bit forward. So this is one way. And if you're a very, very flexible person whose hips are very open, so if you're the kind of person who can bring your chest to the floor, you can also try this with bending the knees. So that will make it focus on the low back a little bit more. So you can keep the knees bent, or you can keep the legs straight, toes up, come forward, let the head come forward, the neck be long. So no matter how you're doing this, just bring the spine forward and stay there breathing. Notice what you feel naturally in your legs. Come back up. And then we're going to do a little bit of a different version of this. So you're going to turn towards one foot. Take the hands on one foot. Knee can stay bent or it can be towards the floor. But come forward towards that front leg. And if you're staying up, just come as close as you can. Imagine you're going to try to bring your heart towards your knee or your head towards your knee. If you can actually bring your heart or your head towards your knee and stay in the posture. So the body is turning and coming forward. If you can bring your head and chest to the knee, hold on to that foot. Stay there breathing, both elbows to the floor. And if you're not down so close to the knee, just keep the shoulders the same distance from the floor. So it's not a side stretch, it's a forward motion. So one side of the back is likely feeling more stretching than the other side, if you're feeling any stretching. And then we're going to come out of that posture. We're going to rotate now to the other foot. Knee can be bent or on the floor. So moving forward, shoulders moving together, forward towards the floor. However far you're coming down, just keep the head down, the neck long. Breathing. Be aware of this back foot over here, so not letting it turn. Keep the toe up, lift it up. The knee, if the knee is bent, the knee is staying up over the floor, not rolling forward. So there's some hip work in here too. Come back to the center. And just for symmetry, let's go back in the forward position one more time. With the hips rolling a bit forward or the low back rounding. Knees can be bent or legs can be straight. Come back up. Good. Can bend one foot and then the other. Good. And if you're in this position, even if the knees are high, something that might be good is like a nice thick pillow under the hips, so that when you're in this position, the hips and the knees aren't that different of a height from each other. So you can stay here sitting like this might be enough, particularly for the hips. Make sure your knees are happy, Olga, so that's for you. So this is a deep flexion of the knee, which might be irritating. If it's irritating, just take the leg out to the side and just see how far forward you can bring your body. So you don't have to drop the body. Think about this part. So move this part a little forward and just see how comfortable that goes. Once you move this part, the back, as far forward as you can, then you can drop the head, the shoulders, everything down, okay? And this movement will just be limited by the nature of the back, the hips. So come down as far as you comfortably can. If you can come very far forward, you can think of the heart towards the feet initially. So stay wherever you are, breathing. If you can bring your heart towards your feet, think about bringing the forehead to the feet. It's a little different experience. Release the posture, come back to lying on the back. So we'll make a transition into resting here in the next few minutes. And let's do, so now we turn the intensity down of the postures a little bit. You can lie on the back with the soles of the feet on the floor. Take the feet wider than your hips, so the feet are about as wide apart as your mat. We'll do gentle twisting here. So you can begin just by letting the knees sway from side to side. Notice how you feel, hips back. And then if you like, as you begin to exhale, you can take the knees as far as they'll go to one side. Inhale, knees come up. Exhale, knees come to the other side. Just moving with the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. If the head likes to turn, let the head turn from one side to the other. Just letting the spine move gently, freely. Good. And then maybe if it feels nice to stay in the twist, you could stay here longer. If you want to get a little more into the hip and the side, whatever leg is lowest, you can take the ankle of that leg and put it on the upper knee. That might bring a little more weight to this upper leg here. Stay there a few breaths. You can deeply work the breath if you have the energy, and if the breath is wanting to rest a little bit, let the breath be more natural. As you feel ready, you can switch the position of the legs, so release the first side, twist to the second side. Again, the knee, ankle can go on the knee if that feels good. Stay there and either work the twist, and what I mean by that is breathe deeply and feel how the breath goes into the body when it's in this position. And if the breath wants to rest now, then let it rest and just let a more natural breath rhythm come. And then we'll release and move into Apanasana again, this hands on the knees posture. So exhale, knees towards you. Inhale, knees move away. Exhale towards you. And again, let the breath be as deep as it wants to be right now. So at the beginning of the practice, we sort of wake up the breath, really try to engage it and ask it to be a little deeper. And then as we do these stronger postures, we bring the breath into it. It takes a little more energy. So there's a stamina also to the capacity to breathe deeply. So just notice when you hit your limit and when the breath needs to be a little more relaxed. That's my daughter singing to her dog. It's nice. And then we're gonna bring the feet to the floor. Let's take the feet and knees touching here. The soles of the feet on the floor. And as you inhale, knees open to the side. Exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly bring the knees together. Inhale, open. Exhale, together. So just breathing. Some of you, we've used a visualization in this movement before, so you can use that if that feels supportive. Otherwise, just breathe and gently move. And then when you feel ready, begin to come into a Shavasana-like position. So resting in a way that supports your body. So you can use any blankets or pillows if you like. And I'm going to let you rest and quiet. I'm going to mute my microphone for a moment because my children are going to keep singing to the dog probably. So just rest in the quiet. Notice what you feel in your body and where you feel it. And then slowly let your attention settle down and sink. Keep the mind awake but relaxed. I'll call you back with my voice. So as you rest, just listen to these words. It's a mantra for healing and health. Om Ayur Dehi Pranam Dehi
Om Apanam Dehi Dhyanam Dehi Om Chakshur Dehi Shrotram Dehi Om Mano Dehi Vacham Dehi Om Atmanam Dehi Pratishtam Dehi Om Mam Dehi Mai Dehi. So support for my life and my life force, my system of elimination and nervous systems, seeing and hearing, my mind and my speech. Support for the essence of myself and all of those who support me. For me and all that comes with me. Arya Mantra. So begin to breathe deeply again. Just wake up the breath, wiggle the fingers and toes, and slowly come back to sitting so we can sit one more moment together and feel the body. So notice again what you feel in your body, the physical body, the energy body, the emotions and thoughts. And at the beginning of practice, the mantra is to bring in everybody with us as we turn towards our practice. And at the end, we look for any peace we may have found in our work, and we offer that back out now to the world around us. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. For the benefit of all beings. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your week. I hope to see you again.
Thank you.